Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nature Patch. My name is Robyn and today I am outside and I wanted to do a video about using wood ash in your garden. I'm sure a lot of you out there either have a wood burning stove or a fire in your house, or just somewhere outside where you like to burn off some of the extra wood that you might have around. We absolutely love coming outside and having a fire. It's something we can really only do in winter because of the bushfires that we have in summer. So we like to make the most of it and sit around the campfire and cook dinner or just have a few drinks or so. And what I like to do is just go around the garden and collect different pieces of wood that have fallen from a lot of the eucalyptus trees that we have around. Eucalyptus trees are notorious for dropping a lot of branches, and we definitely do get a lot of branches that drop down on the lawn around our house. So we bring them over here, burn them down, and then we're always left with some ash. So wood ash is something that is really great to be adding to your garden. So I'm going to run through some of the benefits of using wood ash on your garden and your plants. So often when you have a fire, you're left with two different things, usually the charcoal and any bits that haven't really broken down from the wood. These can simply just be crushed down to make little pieces, and you're also left with potash. Potash is the component that's really useful for your garden because it contains one of the most essential nutrients for plants, and that is potassium. Generally, the whiter material has more potash in it, and that's the material that you want to be sprinkling over your plants. So basically, when you burn wood, you're releasing a lot of the nitrogen and sulfur in that material, and you're left with other key nutrients, potassium being one of them. Wood ash is generally known as an alkaline material, which means it raises the pH and makes it a little bit more sweeter than acidic. It's great for plants that aren't acid-loving plants, so pretty much anything that likes a good nitrogen feed. And the only thing I wouldn't recommend sprinkling wood ash on is plants like blueberries, which are acid-loving plants, potatoes and also sweet potatoes, any of your kind of yam potato families. There are so many benefits of potash and having fire materials. You can just see from all of the bushfires that we have around in Australia, and the regeneration that occurs after that fire is really awesome, and that's because a lot of that fire creates these minerals that can then come to the surface and feed plants. So I'm going to run through 4 things that I really love using wood ash for. The first one being a nutrient for plants, as I already mentioned. So I'm going to go now and sprinkle some of this wood ash over some of my onions and garlic. They really need a good feed right now. And then I'm going to make sure I water it all in because, as you can kind of tell, the potash material is quite light and it can blow away. So I want that material to sink into the soil as soon as possible. Another great benefit of using wood ash is for soil structure. So you can mix this into the soil if you are doing a digging principle, or just lay it on top if you're doing no dig. And the minerals in here and the substance of it is quite light and can promote the soil to hold water a little bit more. Also, a lot of those charcoal materials will also contribute to that soil structure that you are adding to the ground. Another really great way that I like using wood ash is adding it onto my compost pile. It's particularly good for compost piles that are a little bit more on the smelly side, indicating that that pile may be a bit acidic. Adding a bit of wood ash can bring up that pH level and create a little bit more of a neutral to alkaline environment, which will decrease that smell and also just contribute to breaking down the material in that compost bin. Generally, the further it is to neutral, the more bugs are going to likely to be in that bin and worms to help break that material down. And lastly, something else you can use it for is a pest deterrent. So it's great for deterring slugs. If you have slugs in your environment, you can just sprinkle a little bit around the stem of your plant and it's hopefully likely to deter any slugs that don't like to walk over that material to get to the plant. And one thing you just want to make sure when using wood ash is that you use it before it rains. Obviously, water leaches out materials, and that's definitely so with wood ash. So often using it fresh after it cools down is definitely the best way to use it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you use wood ash in your garden or what you like to use it for. I know you can definitely use it to melt ice and snow, so let me know if you do that. Obviously, I don't have to worry about that in the environment that I'm in, but it's such a great material and something that definitely shouldn't be thrown in the bin or just chucked into a pile somewhere. Definitely make the most of it and get all those nutrients out of it that you can. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe if you're not already subscribed for more videos like this and everything garden plant related. And until my next video, happy gardening, guys. Bye.